On the edge of a vast, uncharted wilderness stood a lone traveler named May. Her eyes were fixed on the horizon, where distant mountains whispered promises of adventure. May had spent her entire life in a small village, where routines were predictable and life was simple. But inside her was a yearning for something more, a desire to see the world beyond the familiar lanes and fields. One day, she decided to act on her dreams. As she packed her modest belongings, a map, a water flask, and a few provisions, doubts began to creep into her mind. What if she got lost? What if the journey was too difficult? She pushed these thoughts aside, focusing instead on the excitement bubbling within her. With a deep breath, she took her first step. The path was not easy. At times, it seemed as though the wilderness would swallow her whole. Thorny bushes and rocky trails tested her resolve, but May pressed on. Each step she took chanted a silent mantra. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. With every sunrise, she felt a bit stronger, more confident. She met others along the way, fellow travelers, animals, and villagers, all with stories of their own. Some shared food and advice, while others offered companionship for a leg of the journey. Every encounter added richness to her adventure and fortified her spirit. The landscape changed dramatically as she progressed, from dense forests to wide open plains and towering mountains. May learned to navigate by the stars, to find water in unlikely places, and to read the signs of the land. Her body grew accustomed to the hardships, and her mind sharpened with experience. One evening, as she set up camp beneath a canopy of sparkling stars, she realized something profound. The journey was no longer just about reaching a distant land, but about the countless small steps that brought her here. Each step was a lesson, each hardship a teacher. May knew she still had many miles to go, but she was no longer afraid. Her heart was lighter, her spirit freer. The wilderness, once daunting, now felt like home. With renewed determination, May lay down to rest, ready for whatever the next day would bring. She had learned the most important lesson of all, that every great journey, no matter how intimidating, begins with a single step.